Dear traveler, the world is moving quickly now, like a river swollen by winter rain. Voices overlap, screens glow late into the night, and many souls feel pulled in 1,000 directions at once. In this collective motion, the soul frequency of Sagittarius vibrates with both fire and restlessness. Sagittarius is the eternal seeker, the arrow aimed toward distant horizons. Yet this week, the cosmos whispers not of distance, but of presence. Your energy feels like a bird circling the sky, unsure whether to keep flying or finally land on a quiet branch. You may sense an inner contradiction, a desire to expand, learn, escape, and at the same time, a subtle exhaustion of always reaching beyond the moment. This is not a flaw. It is a sign of awakening. The universe is not asking you to stop being a seeker. It is asking you to become an observer of your own seeking. Dear soul, this week, January 5th to January 11th, 2026, the teaching for Sagittarius is gentle yet profound. Let go of the compulsion to always know what's next. Your sign is guided by vision. But vision, when clung to too tightly, becomes a cage disguised as freedom. You may notice impatience rising when things unfold slowly, or frustration when others cannot match your pace of understanding. The attachment to release is mental momentum, the belief that meaning always lies somewhere ahead. Like fire, your mind wants to move, consume, explore. But even fire must rest as embers to offer warmth. When you loosen your grip on future certainty, you allow the present moment to breathe. This week, practice leaving questions unanswered. Not every door must be opened immediately. Not every thought needs a destination. What you release does not disappear, it transforms. The arrow does not lose its purpose when it pauses, it regains its balance. Sagittarius, your interactions with others now act as mirrors. When you speak, notice whether your words are meant to share light or to prove insight. The difference is subtle, but karma listens closely. The Dharma, the right path, is not about correcting others or pulling them toward your truth. It is about standing so firmly in presence that others feel safe discovering their own. This week, right action means listening without preparing a response, offering guidance only when invited, allowing silence to complete conversations. When you resist the urge to teach, explain, or persuade, something unexpected happens. Harmony arises naturally. You stop creating new bonds of suffering because you are no longer attaching your peace to being understood. Remember, dear traveler, you are not responsible for awakening others. You are responsible for not abandoning yourself. Karma softens when intention becomes spacious. Your calm presence is more transformative than any philosophy. There is an old parable told in the mountains. A master archer once climbed a high peak to prove his skill. Each day, he fired arrows farther and farther into the sky, celebrating how distant his reach had become. One morning, a monk asked him, "Where do your arrows land?" The archer replied, "I do not know. They fly beyond sight." The monk smiled and said, "Then how do you know they are not already home?" Confused, the archer stopped shooting. He listened. The wind moved through the grass. Birds called. For the first time, he noticed the mountain itself. In that stillness, he realized his greatest distance had made him absent from where he stood. Sagittarius, this story reflects your challenge. You aim high, and that is sacred. But this week, wisdom asks you to notice the ground beneath your feet. Sometimes, the sky is not meant to be conquered, but witnessed. Dear soul, may you walk gently through this week, unburdened by the need to rush your becoming. May you trust that what is meant for you does not require pursuit, only presence. Let your fire become a lantern, not a wildfire. Let your curiosity soften into compassion. Let the world meet you where you already are. Mantra to repeat softly. I rest in presence. What I seek is already mirroring me. Breathe. Observe. And allow the moment to unfold like dawn over quiet mountains.